Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Manufacturer Series on GT Sport. This is round 5, race 2 here at Lago Maggiore GP in the Ferrari 458 Italia GR4 car. 9 laps of this one as well as the road cars, because even though these ones are a bit slower than the road car, they actually do the same lap time because they've got better cornering speed and they handle a lot better. So let's take you through the grid then. Callum Paulbanks on pole position because he won the last race, so this grid is in the order of the last race. So Callum on pole from TY, but remember they're carrying ballast now, so Callum plus 200 kilos, TY second on 160 plus, and then Bidzster with plus 120, Gummy Bear plus 80, and Seek plus 40 kilos. Then we've got Techno in 6th, 7th for Neil Farmack, 8th Rodders, Stretch in 9th, Thingamajig 10th, 11th for Firepower, and 12th and last place for Stacker. Unfortunately no Rural in this one because he couldn't afford all 3 cars. He already had a GR3 car and a road car, but he didn't have enough money for a GR4. So let's go to the start of this race then with Callum Paulbanks on pole position from TY. Let's watch out for the good starts then. We're off, and everyone gets a good start. Callum gets a better start this time than he did in the first race. Into the first corner then. Callum into the first corner side by side with TY. TY's got the inside for the hairpin though. Into the hairpin we go. Callum tries to go right around the outside. Not going to work, is it? TY switches. Gummy Bear switches in the middle of the pack as well. Everyone side by side with each other. Gummy Bear in 5th place. Seat 1 behind him in 6th. In for the lead then. It's Callum, TY, Bidzster. Oh, close stuff. As we go down the hill, as Thingamajig gets a bit stepped out there, as we've got Callum, TY and Bidzster all very close together, but at the front. Callum on the inside, Bidzster trying to go up the inside of TY. TY trying to fend him off, meanwhile in the mid-pack. Techno had been pushed out wide by Rodders. He's got the inside for the next corner, going up the hill though. Techno to the inside in the Team Rabble car. Rodders to the outside in the Team Takeaway Taco Bell sponsored car, and Rodders goes right round the outside of him, have that. Bidzster right behind TY then. Callum versus TY versus Bidzster versus Neil Farmack. How many times have we seen this before? But it's going to happen again. Brilliant stuff to watch. Down to the next corner then. Callum's being drafted by TY. TY goes to the inside. Bidzster's coming towards him as well. Bidzster goes to the outside. 3 wide into the hairpin we go. 3 wide. Callum's in the middle out and goes wide. TY and Bidzster go the inside. Bidzster gets a really good run. He's going to go for the lead. Bidzster gets a good run. He's going to try and pass 2 birds with 1 stone here. He's alongside TY. Can he make it stick? Neil Farmack's joining in the fun. Wait for me, fellas. And then Neil Farmack comes through into 3rd place. Callum goes down 3 positions. Bidzster's on the inside of TY. Neil trying to go through as well. Techno's on the inside of Rodders. I don't know where to look here. Bidzster's gone wide. Bidzster's lost it. Bidzster's gone wide and he goes all the way back. He's trying to rejoin the track and he's not. Rejoins in 4th. What a pack. There's Gummy Bear then in 4th place, moving around the outside of Bidzster. Callum on the inside of Neil Farmack down to the next one. Bidzster looking at the inside of Neil Farmack as well. Slides the car out. Gummy Bear is going to get a good run here as well. Oh wow, what a race. Don't know where to look. TY one way, Gummy Bear the other. Oh wow. Rodders closing up as well, and Seat 1. It's like trying to juggle with 8 balls at once. It's insane. As Bidzster's on the inside. Seat 1 to the outside. Seat 1 goes round Bidzster. Bidzster going backwards here. There's Rodders, his teammates behind him, getting him to hurry up. Techno's trying to get past Rodders as well. Stretch has joined in. Oh, brief. Wow. And we've got TY up the inside of Gummy Bear. Seat 1 looking to take advantage as well. You get passed by one, you get passed by all. It looks like in this race as Gummy Bear and Bidzster start to go backwards. Neil is in the lead of the race then. Neil's in the lead of the race after all that. Callum in 2nd, TY 3rd and everyone else 4th. Into the corner we go. Gummy Bear on the inside of Seat 1. Slight contact to the inside. Bidzster's going to try and take advantage up the hill. Bidzster goes up the hill, takes advantage behind Gummy Bear. Is Bidzster going to get ahead into the next corner, around the outside? Yes! Just keeps holding the line. Rodders in 7th, Techno 8th. They've all got some dust kicking up there as Bidzster slides the car out. Have that. Oh. Rodders trying to take advantage of Seat 1 now because he lost some pace there. Now Rodders has lost pace. And Techno comes through trying to take both places at once. Techno comes through, 7th place. Now he's going to try and take 6th on the inside. Stretch is joining in as well. He's trying to pass Rodders on the inside. Techno up the inside. Oh, Rodders comes up the inside and bang, bang, bang. Have that. Hits Seat 1 and Stretch takes advantage. So Rodders outbraked himself there, but Everyone else gets away with it as Thingamajig tries to go around the outside of him, but can't quite do that as well. We've got dust being kicked up from the front as Callum defends from TY. TY making a comeback slightly. Neil Farmack ahead. Gummibär in 4th, Bidzster 5th, Techno 6th. Oh, wow. And now it's just starting to spread out a bit, so I can breathe for a little bit. Oh, that was intense. As the Rodders goes back through in 9th, we've got Firepower in 11th with Stacker behind as well, so nice to see the whole field really close together. The whole field probably within about 5 seconds of each other. Brilliant to see. These GR4 cars really do provide the excitement. And down into the first corner then, Callum then behind Neil Farmack trying to close up to him. Neil Farmack slides into the first corner, Callum catching up. TY in the team player car, just his own team. Out of that corner we go. Neil Farmack then getting pressured by Callum here. Callum on the pressure now. TY in a little look up the inside. TY goes with the inside of Callum. Dive. Have that. And TY just squeezed him onto the curb, but he's not going to have to run down towards the next corner. Callum's got a bit more of a run to the next one, but TY's got the inside. TY's got the inside line, the shorter route round the corner. As Callum goes out wide, he hits the grass. Callum hits the grass, gets all crossed up, he's lost it. Callum goes off, gets passed by Gummibär, and Bidzster's going to be right on his tail as well. Will Bidzster be able to take advantage of Callum here into the next corner? Bidzster goes round the outside because he carries the momentum, and now it's Techno's turn. But Callum all the way back from second to 5th in one move. So Callum getting sucked up there, and it's going to be hard for him to get back up the pack now. But we'll have to see how what happens here. As Techno then tries to look for a way past Callum now. Techno on the inside. Techno proving he's not afraid of anyone. Doesn't matter the rating in LPB racing. He wants to pass them all. It's like Pokemon. Instead of catch them all, he wants to pass them all. But Techno then 6th and Stretch behind him in 7th, trying to look for a way round the outside, but not got enough of a run to make the move stick. So down into the next corner then, it's going to be Techno behind Callum. So 5th for Callum, 6th Techno. Techno gathering more and more penalties here, so he might be fast, but he's only fast because he's cutting corners. So he needs to be careful there. Whereas in the up at the front then, Neil Farmack with a slight more of a lead now from TY. So that's a good 1 second lead, that I'd say, from TY. And then TY's got a small gap to Gummibär. Then it's Bidzster, Callum, Techno, Stretch, Seek in that order. That's your top 8. Coming across the line. Then if you look, even the guys further back are close as well. Rodders and Co. all back there. There's Callum then. Takes a good line through there. Seek one has a little dive up the inside of Stretch, but no way through. Bidzster runs wide onto the grass, but never mind. Techno again takes a wider line. That could give him another penalty. Cuts that corner a bit as well. Got to be careful about the amount of penalty he gets, because he's got to get rid of it before the end of the race. As Stretch looks up the inside and Techno goes wide again. Techno cannot keep it within the track limits here. As Firepower goes wide, that was just a genuine mistake from Firepower, I think. But Techno then, the man with a virtual slap wrist, comes up the hill, and Callum trying to have a go at Bidzster now. Callum having a go at Bidzster. Bidzster defending. Bidzster, one of the hardest people to pass in LPB racing, does not make it easy for anyone. Defends the inside. Callum cannot find a way through. We go up and over the top then, now and towards the next corner, all in a line. Bidzster's going to get a little bit of a draft from Gummibär, but Callum's going to get an even bigger draft from Bidzster. As further back we've got Stretch attacking Techno, down to the Seek attacking Stretch, down to the next hairpin. Seek on the inside, he's going for it on the inside. Stretch leaves him room, but goes right round the outside of him now. The side by side down towards the next corner. Stretch on the inside for the left-hander. Can Seek hold it out round the left-hander? Yes, holds it out and then gets the inside for the next corner. Beautiful move there by Seek. So as Bidzster then defends from Callum again. Callum cannot find a way through past Bidzster, but now it might be his chance because Bidzster's run wide. Just about cuts back in, but Bidzster there running wider than an elephant's backside. But keeps the move, but keeps the position still, so still defending well. Lap 4 out of 9 in this race. Bidzster's lost the back end. Bidzster's lost it. He's going to come into traffic. What a hold! Bidzster just loses it on the grass, and it gives it. Why does it give you a penalty for that when you lose all that time? But still, Bidzster loses a lot of time there with a big mistake, but gathers it up and gets on with it. So we'll just get a replay of what happened to Bidzster there. That was insane. Okay, here's a replay of Bidzster's slide then. So comes into the corner, catches the grass, spins out, just about holds onto the car. What car control from Bidzster! Just avoids the pit lane and rejoins. So as we come back from that end, Bidzster moves to the back of this train, moves from 4th to 8th. Callum now at the front of this pack. He's going to try and get ahead, but Techno's trying to go around the outside of everyone. He's going to try to go around the outside of Seek, and now he's going to try and go around the outside of Callum as well. Talk about guts. Guts for glory, but I don't think it's going to be going inside. Callum takes the line, Seek 1 behind him. Techno goes up the inside of both of them. We are now 3 wide up the hill. 3 wide, Techno takes advantage of everyone. He's ahead. He's got the track position, now it's 3 wide still. Stretch, Seek, Callum. Make up your minds, boys, or either that or play pinball with Seek. But Seek takes 5th, Callum eventually falls into 6th place. Bidzster's probably thinking all these guys are mad. Now he's up the inside of Stretch, trying to go to move around the outside, but can't quite make it stick. But stays back behind for the draft. So Bidzster then got with positions to make. There's Callum then from Seek from Callum, and then Stretch with Bidzster behind. Bidzster a bit more of a penalty as well after that spin. For some reason it gave him a penalty as well, but he's got to try and get rid of that before the end of the race too. If we go down towards the up and down the S's, as Neil Farmack then in the lead of the race. He's been caught slightly by TY. Fastest lap of the race, 2:05.7 from TY. Gummy Bear 2:06.2 last time round. Techno ahead of this group then, 7/10 penalty though still to get rid of. Seek in 5th, Callum in 6th with Stretch and Bidzster right behind him, pressuring him all the way in this race. But Callum made a mistake earlier in the race which cost him a few positions, and then Bidzster's done the same this last lap, but gets it right this time I think. Joy, and just everyone really risking it out wide there. But further back here we've got Firepower and Stacker having a nice little battle as well. Firepower at the back, Stacker trying to keep Firepower behind, and at the minute it's 1-0 to Stacker. Seek then has a little look at Techno into the next corner, but can't quite do it. Oh, that was close. There's Callum then, still with Stretch behind. Stretch with a 1.4 second penalty to get rid of now, so being a naughty boy there, Stretch. There's Bidzster behind him with 0.3 to get rid of, so that's not as much to get rid of than Stretch himself, but Stretch obviously being a bit of a naughty boy there, and then again running a bit wide there. That could add up to a bit more time, but we'll see. 1.4 seconds to get rid of as Thingamajig in the background makes a mistake. So Thingamajig, that's his actual name, in the purple Ferrari. Dairy Milk sponsored car. Very good there as Bidzster then trying to get rid of a bit more of that penalty. All very close as Firepower and Stacker then. Stacker goes wide, Firepower tries to get past, but the traction control kicks in and stops him from getting the traction up the hill. Seek 1/5, he's catching up to Techno, then he's starting to reel in Techno here. So, but Callum's starting to reel in both of them, and he's bringing Stretch and Bidzster along with him for the ride. So this could be a good finale to this race. Thingamajig and Rodders having a good little battle as well further back here. Down to the next corner then, Seek 1 catching up to Techno. I think we've got a battle for the lead on as well. TY's right behind Neil Farmack now. Right behind him. You cannot see TY's car with Neil's in front because they're that close. But Neil Farmack's still in the lead of this race so far. Techno in 4th, Seek 5th, Callum 6th, Stretch 7th. Bidzster in 8th position. Callum then having to defend from Stretch here. Stretch recently new to LPB racing. I've raced with Stretch before in previous leagues, but before I created my own. But that was quite a few years ago, and I can tell you something, Stretch has still got it. He's still running up with the best of them, still as clean as you like, and going strong here, challenging the best of them. With Bidzster behind, Callum in front. He's in an LPB talent sandwich, and he's proven himself amongst the best in the group as we start lap 7 out of 9 then. Neil Farmack under pressure from TY, gaps non-existent as Seek 1 again looks on the inside of Techno, trying to get a good run out of the corner, can't quite make it stick. Techno gets the power on, he's lost a lot of that penalty now, down to 0.6, but Seek 1 gets a good run, he's going to go the inside into the next corner, then Techno gives him space, and Seek 1 takes 4th position with an absolute textbook manoeuvre, Well done to seat 1. He's got to hold it now though. He's not over yet. He's got to hold it down to the next corner. Techno goes right back to the inside. Techno fights back immediately, but no way through. So seat 1 now the carrot and Techno the donkey doing the chasing. But let's see if he can catch seat 1 in front of him. But Callum is right behind these two now, so he's sort of not had to defend from a stretch for a while, so he's had a clean lap. He's done a 2:06.4. Good lap from Callum there, almost one of the fastest laps of the race, but 2:05 for TY is the fastest at the minute. He's going down to the next corner, then seat 1 and Techno, then seat 1. Can't defend in time from Techno, and Techno goes up the inside. Up the inside for Techno into the hairpin, and just gets the move done. Fantastic move there from Techno. Seat 1's going to be compromised on speed, but not that much, as Neil Farmack then still in the lead of this race. TY right behind him. Still the same order. Neil Farmack defending well from TY. TY still can't find a way around him, so Neil Farmack doing a very good job here holding on to the lead. And we've got Gummy Bear in 3rd position, and then all these lot battling for 4th. Techno, Seek, Stretch, Callum, Bidzster. As Stretch is now in front of Callum, so Stretch passes Callum then. Callum must have made a little mistake there, so now Callum's got to pass Stretch again. But Stretch has still got a 1.4 penalty to get rid of. Bidzster's still got a 0.3 to get rid of as well, so still can't get rid of the penalties between them lot, as Techno goes wide again. 0.6 penalty. Still trying to get rid of a bit of it. Down to the next corner then, defends the inside from seat 1 just to make sure he's not going to go for any silly moves, as seat 1 goes right over the curbs on the inside. That could be a penalty. We'll have to see. The Stretch still with that 1.4, cannot get rid of it. Further back we've got Rodders and Thingamajig having a nice little battle there as well, but we'll just go back to this battle up here. Callum and Bidzster then. Bidzster to defend from Callum here. Sorry, Callum to defend from Bidzster the other way around, as all three of these lot are all really close together. Stretch gets a good run on Techno. Up the inside, going to try and look up the inside of seat 1 at the same time down the hill. He's going to have the inside line. Will Seat be able to get across in time, but Stretch takes 2 cars with 1 move, but he's going to run wide. Seat 1's going to go back up the inside. Techno's gone wide as well. He's got Callum and Bidzster passing him now, so Techno goes to the back of the group. Seat 1 at the front, 4th place. Stretch 5th. Callum and Bidzster 6th and 7th. Techno back to 8th after that running wide. It just shows you one mistake and you lose 4 places. Madness. Over the top, let's have a little check in with the leaders then. Neil Farmack still defending from TY, not letting him through. TY having to think about it, but no way through yet. Neil Farmack driving the defensive race of his life to keep the TY back. Gummy Bear in 3rd with a 0.5 penalty, and then seat 1 and all these mad lot behind him. Stretch still with 1.3 seconds of that penalty to get rid of, but he's going to get a good run on Seek here, because seat 1 puts his wheels into the gravel, and Stretch just taking a little bit of time rather than passing him, just to get rid of a little bit more of that penalty. Good strategic driving there from Stretch. Bidzster's down to 0.2 now on his penalty, and now Callum in 7th with Techno behind on 0.2 now, so Techno's got rid of a lot of that penalty, so that could make the difference, as Neil Farmack and TY down towards the last corner then. Neil Farmack still ahead of TY, not leaving him any room to play with then. Let's have a look at the lap times this time round after we watch these lot go through the last corner there, all nice and tidy through there. Neil Farmack at 2:06 and TY at 2:06 as well, only 2/10 in their lap time, so very close indeed. As Gummy Bear across the line in 3rd, Stretch up the inside of seat 1. Stretch up the inside of seat 1 as Bidzster's lost it, he's into the wall. Bidzster goes into the wall and Stretch has gone off as well, so he must have hit Stretch there. So another incident that's happened there, so we'll get a replay on that. Okay, here's a replay what happened to Bidzster then from on board with Callum. So we're going down behind Bidzster here. See Stretch moving to overtake seat 1. Bidzster's having a look, but watch here, they hit the brakes quite early. Bidzster's not ready for it, brakes too late, hits Stretch off. He goes into the wall, and then Stretch goes into the wall as well, loses a couple of positions, but Bidzster's the big loser in that, obviously lost a lot of positions there. So as we come back from that then, Bidzster lost it and obviously hit Stretch, but we've come back from that and Stretch is down into 7th and Bidzster's down in 8th. He'll be kicking himself after that. He's completely missed his braking point. As we go down the hill then, so look at the top runners then. Neil Farmack still keeping TY off for now on the last lap of this race. Gummy Bear 3rd with a 0.2 second penalty. Seat 1 in 4th for Team Leon. And then it's Callum in 5th. This battle's been an absolute brilliant one all race, and another battle that's taking place at the minute is the battle for 11th place. Stacker and Firepower side by side round this last lap. Firepower up the inside, Stacker gives him space. Stacker takes the line, he's slightly ahead. Good job by Stacker. Seat 1 4th, Callum 5th, Techno, Stretch, and then Bidzster further back in 8th place here, so Bidzster losing time to the others. Callum now defending hard from Techno. He knows what Techno's like. As we go into the next corner, Techno goes for the switchback and has to back off, but that helps him get rid of a bit more penalty. But still, he couldn't get through past Callum, as TY now has only got a few corners left to try and get past Neil Farmack. Last lap effort to try and get past. Can Neil Farmack hold on? Can he hold off TY for a win? Down to through the penultimate corner, down to the last corner. Just going to look at this battle back here. Seat 1 and past Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear's been passed by Seat 1, so something happened to Gummy Bear. Quick replay. As we come back from that then, Neil Farmack then, he's going to take the win from TY. It's going to be very close. Neil Farmack takes the win from TY by a whisker of a gap. Neil Farmack wins, well done to him. Seat 1's going to be 3rd, Gummy Bear back down to 4th. Seat 1 3rd position, Gummy Bear back down to 4th. Techno 5th, Callum 6th, Stretch 7th, but no, go down to 8th because of the penalty, and because he had to slow down on the line. 7th for Bidzster, 8th for Stretch, and then it's Rodders in 9th place, Thingamajig in 10th, and Stacker and Firepower still have not finished in this race. Stacker and Firepower to the line, and Stacker's going to take the place. Stacker takes 11th, and Firepower in 12th position. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that one then. So Neil wins that one by 1/10 of a second from TY. Very close race between them two. Seek finishes in 3rd. Gummy Bear gets 4th. Callum gets 5th. So they'll all carry weight in the next one. 6th for Techno. 7th for Bidzster after that second to last lap antics with Stretch in 8th. Rodders in 9th. 10th for Thingamajig. 11th for Stacker. And 12th for Firepower. TY the fastest lap, a 2:05.6. Okay, there's your winner, Neil Farmack, in that blue Rabble Club car there. Well done to Neil Farmack, he wins the race, and we will see you guys next time for race 3 in the GR3 car. Take care, guys.